Hey everybody, Linus here. Today we're diving headfirst into the fascinating world of Linux, specifically 5 unique distributions that cater to very different corners of the tech landscape. We're talking about distros you might use on a server powering a Fortune 500 company, others you might find on a developer's workstation, and even some designed for, shall we say, sensitive government work. Welcome to our deep dive into the top 5 Linux distributions that serve unique niches within the broader Linux ecosystem. From enterprise-grade solutions to security-focused distros, we've got you covered. We'll break down their strengths, weaknesses, and ideal use cases so you can walk away with a better understanding of which distro reigns supreme, at least for your specific needs. So, grab your favorite beverage, settle in, and get ready to explore the diverse world of RHEL, Rocky Linux, ROSA Linux, RedSleeve, and Astra Linux. Let's get started. First up, we've got the big dog of the enterprise world, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, or RHEL for short. Now, RHEL is the gold standard when it comes to stability, reliability, and long-term support. Think of it like that rock-solid server in your company's basement that's been running flawlessly for a decade. That's the kind of peace of mind RHEL aims to deliver. But that peace of mind comes at a price. Literally, RHEL operates on a subscription model, which means you're paying for access to its legendary support, security updates, and that warm, fuzzy feeling you get knowing Red Hat's got your back. It's not just about the software, though, it's about the ecosystem. With RHEL, you're tapping into a vast network of certified hardware, software, and partners. This means you're not stuck cobbling together solutions. You're getting stuff that just works right out of the box. And let me tell you, in the enterprise world, that just works factor is worth its weight in gold. That being said, RHEL's stability and focus on backwards compatibility can sometimes make it feel a bit, well, let's just say, mature. Don't expect the bleeding edge of the Linux kernel or the flashiest new desktop environments here. RHEL is all about providing a rock-solid foundation for mission-critical applications, and it excels at that. Now, for those who love the stability and features of RHEL but aren't too keen on opening their wallets, there's Rocky Linux. Think of Rocky as the scrappy underdog, the community-driven contender that stepped into the ring when CentOS, another RHEL clone, threw in the towel. It's built on the same foundation as RHEL, aiming for that sweet one-to-one binary compatibility. What does that mean for you? It means you can take your RHEL-compatible applications and, in most cases, run them flawlessly on Rocky Linux without breaking a sweat. No need to recompile, no weird dependency issues, just smooth sailing. This makes Rocky a fantastic option for businesses, organizations, and even individual users who want that enterprise-grade experience without the enterprise-grade price tag. But here's the thing. Because Rocky is community-driven, you're relying on the goodwill and expertise of a passionate group of developers rather than a massive corporation like Red Hat. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but it does mean support might look a little different. You might be hitting up forums or relying on community documentation instead of having a dedicated support line. Next up, we're hopping on a plane and heading east to explore ROSA Linux, a distribution with a unique history and a focus on the Russian market. Now, ROSA has its roots in Mandriva Linux, which some of you old-school Linux users might remember. It's known for its user-friendliness, offering a choice of desktop environments right out of the gate. But what makes ROSA particularly interesting is its focus on providing a localized experience for Russian-speaking users. We're talking full Russian language support, pre-installed software tailored to the Russian market, and even proprietary multimedia codecs that might make you scratch your head if you're used to the open source world. It's a fascinating example of how a Linux distribution can be tailored to meet the specific cultural and technological needs of a region. Now, you might be thinking, Linus, why should I care about a distro that's primarily aimed at Russia? Well, aside from being a fascinating case study in localized software development, ROSA also offers some interesting features for power users. They've got their own set of tools for system administration and configuration, and their focus on stability and compatibility makes them a viable option for businesses and organizations operating within Russia. Alright, let's shift gears now and talk about a distro that's near and dear to my heart because it runs on ARM. That's right, we're talking about RedSleeve Linux. the distro that brings the power and stability of the RHEL ecosystem to ARM-based devices. Now, ARM processors are everywhere these days, from smartphones and tablets to servers and embedded systems. And as ARM gains popularity in the server and workstation market, there's a growing need for an enterprise-grade operating system that can harness its power. That's where RedSleeve comes in. It's designed from the ground up to provide a familiar experience for RHEL users, while still taking advantage of the unique capabilities of ARM architecture. Think of it like this. You can take your RHEL knowledge, your RHEL tools, and even some of your RHEL applications, and transition them relatively smoothly to an ARM-based platform. This opens up a world of possibilities for businesses and developers looking to leverage the power, efficiency, and performance per watt advantages of ARM. Last but not least, we're venturing into the world of government-grade security with Astra Linux. This isn't your average, everyday Linux distribution. Astra is developed in Russia specifically for military and government institutions with a focus on, you guessed it, security. We're talking next-level, top-secret clearance kind of security. Astra goes above and beyond with features like mandatory access control, which puts strict limits on who can access what data. Now, you might not be dealing with state secrets on your home computer, but Astra's focus on security does have some interesting implications. For one, it highlights the growing demand for operating systems that are built from the ground up with security in mind, especially in sectors where data sensitivity is paramount. And while Astra might not be the most practical choice for your average user due to its specific use case and limited hardware compatibility, it's a fascinating example of how Linux can be adapted to meet even the most demanding security requirements. So if you're ever in a situation where you need to keep your data safe from the prying eyes of, say, international espionage agencies, Astra Linux might just be the distro for you. For the rest of us, it's a cool example of how Linux can be customized for extreme scenarios. So, there you have it, folks. 5 Linux distributions, each catering to a very specific niche within the vast Linux ecosystem. From the enterprise powerhouse that is RHEL to the community-driven spirit of Rocky Linux, the Russian-focused ROSA, the ARM-embracing RedSleeve, and the security-hardened Astra Linux, we've covered a lot of ground. Each of these distributions addresses specific technological, geographic, or regulatory needs, ranging from broad enterprise adoption to niche security-focused or architecture-specific use cases. The beauty of Linux lies in its ability to adapt and evolve to meet the diverse needs of users around the world. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tech insights. And be sure to let me know in the comments which of these distros you'd like to see me explore in more depth in a future video. Until next time.